night. I immediately get an idea as soon as I go to get up. I realized that I was using a continuous binary search to find the distance, assuming that if a given distance didn't work, the distance -1 would not work. That is not a valid assumption because of the way the beam is shaped. Some of these you have to move two closer. Like, for example, if I were to try to move here, if I were to just move one closer, I can't get it in the beam. But if I were to move two, I'd have a chance. Now I can't here because when I move two, I have to move too many here. I can move one left and two up, but in order to move two up, I have to move two left. Um, so effectively, what I did was I took the solution I had, I refactored out my range, the thing I was using within my search down, and then I basically just said, okay, well, fine, use the binary search gives me the distance of 2886, and so what I just do is I just try the next 100 closest, see if I can find a valid value, and it found a valid value at 2878, and that map looks like I can't visually optimize it, and that number, and I got through. So 931, obviously, yeah, it better. Well, I'm not sure. This one, I don't necessarily feel like I necessarily made mistakes. It just there's a lot of off by ones and things. What it does tell me though is I need the binary search algorithm I have wired up here. I apparently don't remember how it works, and so I keep trying to ask it to do things that it doesn't know how to do. I probably should refactor that at some point. 931, bad. I think that might be my worst. No, no, I had this night 14. I was in that range, but none of the other ones except for the one I had to wait till the next morning. Um, yeah. Well, but I did pick up 39, so that puts me at 661. So that, yeah, I held about station, so I'm still mid 80s. So those 39 points for tonight. First part, because the first part was relatively straightforward, as evidenced by a 256 solve. I'm gonna bet some people got it inside of a minute. And this the first couple people in here are really quick. Like, I'm not sure I read and understood the problem in a minute. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's I got it to work. I have giant piles of code that didn't work. I should put in correct answer. Actually, I did realize I really should be using a string buffer to write to that because I think it's all the console.writes is why that loads so slow. Uh, Actually, let's just do that while I'm here. See if that makes it right out faster. I guess maybe not necessarily. It must be all the I know why it's so slow to write out. It's because of all the int code lookup stuff that I'm doing. Actually, makes it go. Oh, yep. It still runs pretty slow, probably because most of these points I didn't have to actually calculate out before. Because I really only was worried about the corners. You don't actually have to check everything in the middle because they're contiguous, right? And stuff that didn't. All right. Well, yeah. I guess now I can really call it a night. 2:15, but yeah, whatever. All right. Good night.